Hey, it's Adam Foote, Thinner and 30. Today is Q&A Thursday. Alright, so this is where we take questions from our subscribers like you and listeners and followers on YouTube and answer your questions. So if you have a question, shoot me a question at adam@thinnerand30.com and I'll be picking questions out each week to answer. This week's question comes from Tammy in Alabama. Alright, and she asked how to lose inches fast. Well, I know that's a big question, but first I have a red flag that goes up when I hear that. One, because it's not specified. Lose inches. Where? Waist, belly, thighs, arms, what? Second, fast. That's dangerous, all right? When we lose something fast, because the problem is mentally for me is, I've struggled with this myself, right? When we want to lose weight fast, the problem is that it didn't come on fast. We didn't just wake up one night, or wake up one day and we were 50 pounds overweight. It was a lifestyle of poor choices and habits and over time that led to the excess fat, that led to the inches that we don't want. All right, so those, I know that's not answering your question, and I will answer your questions of how to lose the inches fast, but I want to cover those 2 points first because they really do raise some red flags in my mind. So just knowing that when we do something fast, normally the tactics and strategies used to achieve aren't sustainable long term. Right, so whatever we do to lose that weight in a week or 30 days, what is fast, right? So, or inches, and what is fast, you know, the time period. So, getting into that, right, one is you got to know your starting point. If you want to lose inches, first off, pick where you want to lose inches at. Normally it's waist or hips, and speaking of hips, I actually do have a course that I'll talk about in a minute about how to lose more inches around your hips, but I'll get to that in a second. So, you got to know where you're starting from. Get a tape measure. Measure your arms or your chest, your shoulders, your thighs, your butt, your hips, your waist, and know where you're at. So that when we start on day 1, at day 7 and 15, 14 and 28, whatever you do, you know you're actually losing inches. To lose inches fast, the only real way to do that, right, is this movement. Controlling this movement. What are you putting in your mouth? What are you eating? What are you drinking? Okay? And if we're consuming a bunch of excess calories from fluids we don't need, right, so like orange juice, milk, sugary water, creamer in our coffee, right? If we want to lose it fast, we got to cut those things out. And if we just want to focus on water and maybe some coffee or green tea, right, that will be number 1. It's just controlling that movement, controlling what we actually put in our mouth, and cutting out the excess calories, right? We don't need the additives, you know, especially just like simple things like sodium and salt. If you just put less salt in your food, cook with less oil in your foods, those calories and the sodium as well will actually not retain as much water, and you won't have as much calories at the same time. So you actually could lose inches, okay, just by losing water weight. Because when we lose weight fast, it's not really you're losing fat real quick. You're going to lose some inflammation and some sludge on your body. And maybe, you know, week 1, you might lose 5 pounds. But then you'll notice that the weight loss slows down, and then we tap into real body fat loss. And then when we get to see the measurements that we started with, to 30 days later, you get to see the difference, because now you're tapping into true body fat to lose those inches. Alright, so know where you want to lose it, measure that, control your diet, control your food intake, and not eating will actually store more body fat. You want to eat, you just want to cut out the crappy stuff and the additives. The additives is where we really add a lot of calories. We don't even realize. And so any type of fluid that's got calories, cut that out. You'll lose inches quick because you'll take a bunch of excess, normally crappy calories out of your diet. And 2 is just eat lean proteins, right? Chicken, fish, shrimp, steak, turkey, and don't use any breads or pastas or grains or anything with it, okay? It'll actually really help. So if you just focus on the lean meats, vegetables, fibrous vegetables full of, a bunch of fiber that are going to pack you full and make you feel satiated and not crave anything, and then minimal carbohydrates. Carbohydrates aren't bad. I love carbohydrates and they're great for you. But if you want to lose inches quick, cut the carbohydrate intake out and you'll notice quick and fast weight loss. Again, I gotta stress, it's not sustainable normally. Alright, so just know that if you're doing it quick for a wedding or for a photo shoot or whatever it might be, just know that it's not sustainable. Alright? So that's how to do it quick. If you're interested in actually how to lose hip fat and some inches around your waist and hips, I do have a product called the Hip Fat Neutralizer. Click the link below. It'll take you to a video where I talk about the 2 causes to hip fat in women, and then you'll see the product below. And you actually, if you think it's right for you and you think it's something that you want to utilize to lose inches off your hips, then go ahead and take a look at it and purchase it. But that's Q&A Thursday. All right, how to lose inches fast. All right. Can be dangerous, right? But it's possible. You just gotta know your why, measure, and control your food intake. Okay? And then don't be upset if after you do it you gain 2, 3, 4 pounds back because of what you did was so drastic. All right? Q&A Thursday. I'm Adam. I'm out. The next 24 hours is the most important time of your life. Be intentional with it. Take action on your goal. All right? Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get the updates in the future. And tomorrow is Final Thought Friday, where I wrap up a lot of these week's videos. There's a lot going on. I'll see you tomorrow.